It took me about 10 years before I even started writing any of it because I was terrified of what had happened to me, and I was either too angry or too upset to write any of it. And then I read actually several blogs of survivors' stories, and I saw my own story reflected there, and so I started, trying to write it, but it became this bigger thing almost instantly. I mean, I found an agent immediately, which never happens, and yeah, it just felt like it was like the right time for this story to be told.
I was one of those people, who I've met a lot of now in the East Coast and West Coast particularly, who have like maybe just heard a whisper of this concept of conversion therapy. And I just was so moved by what I saw from the outside as a kind of family that had sort of broken apart for no reason at all, depending on what your point of view is. But within that was this foundation of such love and this story that ultimately is very, very hopeful, I thought, while also satisfying that other part of me and my interest in the terror and the fear that goes with it.
Joel's straight, but he's like the best ally ever. I mean, I'd seen him doing loving stuff where he was saying, he came out in support of marriage equality. And whenever we first met, he actually wanted to meet survivors of conversion therapy on that first meeting. And everything that Joel was saying, he read the book very closely, which is a big plus for me. And he seemed to really get the project of compassion that I was doing in my book. And so I don't think there was ever a moment after we met where I was like, is this the right guy to do this? I mean, he involved me in almost every part of the process. I read the screenplay like 5 times. And basically anything that I wanted to change, he would change.
But I felt very respectful and privileged to be able to come in and be a kind of vehicle just to turn Garrard's story into just a different form so we'd see it.